you guys, and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to do my birthday candle. I'm going to show you guys how I do it. Basically it's a candle for your table decor for birthday party, and we're going to use these lovely colorful sprinkles as well, and we're going to use these molds. So I'm just putting in my wick, my toothpick here, and I'm doing this for the wick just to have a hole here, so when we do pour in the wax we will have a bit of a hole that we can work with afterwards, so we can put in our wick. Okay, so I already prepared my wax. I'm using a pillow wax, a soy pillow wax for these candles as we are molding, and I colored it with some brown granules here of mine that I have. I prefer to use granules because I like the way I can dose with them compared to liquid colors. They're quite strong as well. So I'm just going to grab my wax, which I've melted. There we go, you guys. So I've melted this to 73 degrees Celsius, which is 165 degrees Fahrenheit. I already colored it, as you can see. I didn't give it too much color, I just gave it a couple of granules. I don't want the waffles to be too dark. I cooled my wax to approximately 65 degrees Celsius, which is 149 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm just going to add a little bit scent to it here, you guys. I'm not going to add a lot. It's a scent. It's like a gourmet pastry scent. Just going to give it just a little hint. I don't want that to be too much. Basically the scent is a gourmet pastry scent, and it smells like pastry, and it's really nice. It just really suits these waffles, the scent. I'm just gonna stir it well here. It's absolutely gorgeous, like a bakery in here. Amazing. There we go. Okay, so now that we have our scent in here, let's just pour into our molds. Now what we are going to do, we're just going to wait for these molds to set. And then I'm going to show you my next steps, you guys. I'm just going to overfill them just a little bit, because the wax will contract in the mold. There we go. So let's leave this to set for now, you guys. So as you guys can see, they're setting quite well here. They still have a way to go, so I'm just going to move them a bit. So I just grabbed a bit of coconut and soy wax. It's a container wax that I have, which I use especially for whipping wax. So we're going to do a whipping wax. I'm just going to grab a new pot. There we go, you guys. So I'm just going to grab a scale here. I'm going to show you guys how you can dose your scent here. So I'm just going to weigh off my wax first, which is important. We need to know the weight of our wax. So we're just going to have 100 grams of wax here, and that's 3.53 ounces. We don't need more. There we go. So now that we have our wax ready here, I'm just going to grab a little glass here. And we're going to use that for our scent. So if we have 100 grams, 3.53 ounces, well, then we want to scent it with 10%, for example. And we need to weigh off our wax here, our scent here. Just make that 0. That's going to be 10 grams of scent. and that's 0.35 ounces of scent. Just gonna weigh that out here. Especially if you're selling your candles, you want to be very precise with your scent, as you do have to have that information on your label, you guys. So there we go. Perfect. Now we have our scent here as well. Now I'm going to melt the wax. I'm going to melt it to 160 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 70 degrees Celsius. Perfect, you guys. So I melted my wax here. And my wax is at approximately 65 degrees Celsius, which is 149 degrees Fahrenheit. I cooled it down just a bit so we can add our scent. Perfect, you guys. So now what we are going to do, we are going to leave the wax to set a bit. We want to have it as a consistency of a thick puree. You're going to see it a bit later when I'm going to show you how it's going to look when it's ready to be whipped. And as far for now, I mean, it's too liquidy, as you can see, and it's very clear. I will stir every 5 minutes in my wax just to scrape the edges and the bottom, because that's what cools first. Gonna leave it for now here, and let's check our waffles here. I'm just going to wiggle a bit my toothpick here, and I'm going to do the same with the other one. I don't want them to get too stuck. I want to be able to get them out, and I'm just creating a little bit larger hole so the wick will fit. The wax is still a bit soft, you guys, so we're just going to leave them here and let them cool off completely, and we're going to wait for our whipping wax here as well. Okay, you guys, as you can see, the wax has become very opaque and thick in it. It's almost ready to be whipped. It's a little bit runny still. Just gonna leave it just a little bit more. Just check our waffles here. Just gonna wiggle these and take them out. There we go. Now let's take them out of the mold as well. I think they're ready. Yeah, they are. Gorgeous. It's really cool. Let's do the other one as well, you guys. Perfect. So now I'm just going to grab my tool here. I'm just going to make sure that the hole is good. Just poke it through all the way, so we don't have any problems with our wick. There we go. Just going to test with my wick here. It's perfect. All right, so let's just leave it on there. So it's ready. And let's put our sprinkles in here. So they are ready as well. Yes, we're going to dip our candle, you guys. Perfect. Let's just give our wax a stir here. Just scraping the bottom a bit and the edges. Now it's cooling quite fast, so we can start to whip our wax, you guys. I already prepared my piping bag. Just gonna grab my hand mixer. Perfect, you guys. As you can see, the wax is taking shape. Just gonna grab my piping bag. My spoon here. I'm just going to warm it just a little bit, not to shock the wax too much. Just with my hand, you guys. Just gonna grab my nozzle a bit. Just to warm it a little bit. Okay, you guys. Let's just test the wax to see if it keeps shape. And it does, so we can go ahead and start piping here. Just gonna fill those little gaps first. Fill them with wax. Gorgeous. Now let's just pipe. Doesn't matter, it goes a bit over the edge, you guys. It's okay. We're going to correct it with a scraper afterwards. We need that extra wax. Make sure you have plenty around the wick. Just gonna build that up. There we go, you guys. Now I'm just going to attach this one on top. Now you want to be a little bit careful here, because if your wax is too hot, the whipping wax, then it will go a lot out of the edges here, but I'm squeezing it a bit on purpose, so it does. I'm just going to grab my scraper. I'm just going to scrape here, just a bit on the sides. Just to have some eventy. Scrape that off on your pot. Do the same on this side. Just make sure that everything is straight. There we go. If you want, just add a little bit if you have some gaps. So now we're gonna want to dip this as well, you guys. Once we are ready. Perfect. I'm just gonna grab my sprinkles here. And we're gonna be a little bit careful. We don't want to squeeze too much. Just gonna give my candle a dip here, dip here. Just always add, you guys. There we go. backside here. Oops. Just gonna scrape it just again here. We can't wait for the wax to set, you guys, because otherwise it won't attach that well. So I'm trying to do this while the wax is still a bit warm here, but it's possible. Just drizzle where you're not finding sun. You can kind of shape that a bit. You can press it in, as you can see here. Very colorful candle, so it's really nice. It's perfect for birthdays. Okay, you guys, so just reshape that, make it look gorgeous. Just making sure that it's straight. Perfect, you guys. Okay, let's just get this excess away from the table here. I'm going to put a twirl on the tip here. Just going to grab my pencil. I'm just going to wrap it around here. Gorgeous. That looks kind of cute, like that. Now, I'm still gonna grab my wax here. Just gonna push the first layer out. I'm just gonna add just some little, just a few of them here. And you can just sprinkle just a little bit of sprinkles. You don't want to fill them all. Still want it to look like a waffle. And there we go, you guys. A really nice, creative, colorful birthday candle. It's perfect for like birthday setups and tables, and you can just add a few of these, and really they're not that difficult to make. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you like what I do, and yeah, give me a like and comment if you want to support. I do have an official website where I do sell my candle. Most of my candles that I do on video, they are for purchase as well at essencemelts.com. If you wish, on my channel there will be all my media links as well, so you're welcome to go and support me there as well. And yeah, see you for the next video, you guys. Bye.